Mama Grizzly's wild wisdom. In the vast wilderness of the forest, where the towering pine trees whispered secrets to the wind and rivers danced with the reflections of sunlight, lived Mama Grizzly and her two playful cubs, Willow and Birch. Mama Grizzly was known far and wide as the wisest bear in the forest, and she took great pride in teaching her cubs everything they needed to know about the wonders and dangers of nature. Willow was the curious one, always sticking her nose into the smallest of flowers or chasing after the quickest of bugs. Birch, on the other hand, was cautious and observant, always staying close to his mother. Together they made quite the pair, and Mama Grizzly adored them. The lesson of the river. One crisp morning, Mama Grizzly led her cubs to the river. The water sparkled under the rising sun, and the air was filled with the songs of birds. "Today," she said, "I'll teach you how to fish. The river provides food, but it also holds secrets you must respect." Willow excitedly jumped into the shallow water, splashing around. "I'm ready, Mama," she called. Birch hesitated at the edge of the river, his eyes scanning the surface. "What if the water is too fast?" he asked nervously. Mama Grizzly smiled. "A bear must know when to act and when to wait," she said. "Watch." With a patient stance, Mama Grizzly stood still in the river, her eyes focused on the shimmering shapes beneath the surface. Then, with lightning speed, she swiped her massive paw into the water and lifted a wriggling fish. "Whoa!" Willow gasped. Birch's eyes widened. "How did you do that?" "It's about timing," Mama Grizzly explained. "The river teaches us patience. The more you observe, the better you'll know when to act." For the rest of the morning, the cubs practiced fishing. Willow caught her first fish after several splashes and a lot of excitement, while Birch's quiet focus earned him a steady catch. Mama Grizzly beamed with pride. The berry patch treasure hunt. As the sun climbed higher, Mama Grizzly took her cubs to a hidden berry patch. The bushes were bursting with juicy blueberries and sweet blackberries. "This is a feast," Willow said, diving into the nearest bush. "Not so fast," Mama Grizzly warned gently. "Some berries are sweet, but others can make you sick. You must learn to tell them apart." Birch studied the bushes closely. "How do you know which ones are safe?" Mama Grizzly showed them the ripe berries, their deep, vibrant colors glowing in the sunlight. "Look for these," she said. "And never eat anything you don't recognize." As the cubs picked berries, Mama Grizzly reminded them of another important lesson. "Remember, this patch belongs to the forest. Take only what you need and leave enough for the birds, foxes, and deer who rely on it too." Willow nodded, wiping berry juice off her snout. "We're sharing with the forest," she declared. "That's right," Mama Grizzly said. "The forest provides for us, and we must respect it in return." The shadow of the mountain. As the day turned to dusk, Mama Grizzly led her cubs to the base of the mountain. The shadow of the peak stretched across the forest floor, and the air grew cooler. "This is where we'll learn about danger," Mama Grizzly said, her tone serious. Willow and Birch huddled close to her. "Danger?" Birch asked, his voice a little shaky. Mama Grizzly nodded. "In the forest, there are wolves, humans, and steep cliffs that can harm us. A wise bear listens to her instincts and avoids trouble." She showed them how to sniff the air for unfamiliar scents and how to climb trees to stay safe. She even taught them the warning growl, a deep rumble that sent chills through the cub's fur. "Can we growl like that?" Willow asked, trying to imitate her mother's sound. "You will one day," Mama Grizzly said with a smile. "For now, remember to stay close to me and trust your instincts." As the cubs practiced climbing and sniffing the air, Mama Grizzly watched with pride. "You're learning quickly," she said. "Soon you'll be ready to face the forest on your own." The gift of the stars. That night, the little bear family rested on a soft patch of moss. The sky above was a canvas of stars, twinkling like diamonds. "Look up, cubs," Mama Grizzly said softly. "The stars are your guide when the forest feels big and you feel small. They'll always show you the way home." Willow and Birch stared at the sky in awe. "Which one is our star?" Birch asked. "All of them," Mama Grizzly replied. Every star is a reminder that you're never truly alone. The forest, the river, the mountain, they're all part of who we are. Willow yawned and snuggled close to her mother. I like learning from you, Mama, she said sleepily. And I like teaching you, Mama Grizzly whispered, wrapping her big paws around her cubs. Because one day you'll teach your cubs the same lessons. Under the watchful eyes of the stars, the bear family drifted off to sleep, safe in the heart of the forest. Moral of the story: respect for nature. Nature provides for us, but we must treat it with care and gratitude. Patience and learning. Life's greatest lessons come from observing, waiting, and understanding.